On the last video, it was college move-in day. I moved from my current apartment to a dorm on campus. We also went over of how I used the experience that I went through growing up in a tough environment as motivation to succeed. But at the same time, in order to succeed, you need to move out of the bad environment and establish your goals.
That is true. And being a college student, there's three elements that you need to focus on. The first thing, is getting a shelter, getting a place to sleep so that you can relax, somewhere to chill. And as you saw in the last video, I got that already. So that's checked. I already got my own place, moved in, I'm all good. So the second thing you gotta focus on is eating. You gotta make sure that you're eating healthy. It could get really difficult, especially if you're on a tight budget. But your future King Henry over here gonna take on the task. So if only $25, we're gonna have to stretch the budget, stretch this money, making sure that each and every single penny counts. This could get difficult, and I'm going to show you what exactly you could get for only $25. So with that being said, let's hit the road. We're here at Walmart, so let's see what we can buy.
Perhaps the biggest tip will be to get a hold of some coupons when you go shopping. That's how you'll be able to save a lot of money in buying some healthy food. From Walmart, you could get bananas as low as 68 cents. You could get lettuce for $3.18 or $1.96. Perhaps one of the best things from Walmart is chicken. You could get some as low as $6.68. But the biggest tip I would say is you have to look for the best prices. You have to continue looking around. Because in Walmart, you can get for $2.18, you get rice. But the biggest item you could get is for $4.50 chicken that's already made, which is perhaps the best deal that you can have.
Because one bird can last you 3 to 4 days. So only two things you have to keep in mind of is storing it as well as portion sizes. So then after that, I went to Target
to compare prices. 19 cents for some bananas in Target, that is perhaps a great deal. And for chicken, they cost $7. However, there's this deal, buy one, get one 25% off. And for rice, $2 for 14 ounces of rice, which is another great deal. As for the lettuce, you could get some for $3 and $1.40, which is the same thing as Walmart. However, $2.19 for jelly, but there's another store that has cheaper prices that probably offers the same amount. After that, I went to Publix, and this is perhaps another thing. You're gonna have to go to multiple stores if you have the option. If not, then go to the store that's close to your area. In Publix, you can get some bananas for 65 cents. And this is what shopping on a budget is all about. It's all about looking for the best prices available. And Publix have the best price when it comes to rice. You can get one for as low as $1.73. And in regards to chicken, this is perhaps one of the worst things about Publix. Their chicken is overly priced. You saw how in Walmart and Target it's $6 or $7. Here it's 10. It's basically $10, which nah. And for the jelly, it's $1. You get some for $1.79. However, it's only 12 ounces compared to like a 14 ounce. And that's another thing. Even though their price might be less, you have to also to look at how much they give you. For example, when Target, it was a little bit pricey, like 30 cents. However, they give you almost double of that of Publix. So again, you have to look at prices and see how much they give you. For chicken in Publix, it's also expensive, especially when comparing it to Walmart, which is only $4.50. Here, it's almost $7. But one thing that Publix does offer is the $12.50 for their wings, and they give you 20 pieces, which is kind of a great deal. However, I don't want to go for the hot ones. The ones I usually go for are the cold ones. Even though there's 50 cents more, they're much more easier to store and it will last you basically an entire week. So it just depends if you want to. But one thing for sure, don't ever go. That one is it? Yes, take that one. However, don't ever go for the 8-piece fried wings, only because it's only 8 pieces and you have to pay basically $9. That's a no-no. So after shopping and looking at each option, now it's time to pay. So from Publix, I just bought the rice because it was much more cheaper, which costed me $2. So now I have $23. And then I went to Target to pick up more items. Target is a really great place. They actually do offer a lot of good prices when it comes to food. So I went for the bananas because it was the best price when it comes to bananas, 20 cents. And jelly. I went to grab some jelly. And then I went to grab some chicken because they offered a 25% off, which was a great steal. So I essentially got, and I also got avocados because I love avocados. However, they are kind of pricey. So the price for everything, I paid $11 for chicken because especially with the discount, $3 for avocado, $2 for jelly, and $2 for the bananas, which comes out to $18 in total. So 23 minus 18, I only had $5 left. And with that, I went straight to the next greatest thing, the dollar store. The dollar store is a great place, especially when you only have like a small amount of money. You can get some really great items, such as getting jelly. This is what I was referring to. I should not have gotten jelly from Target. I should have gotten these because these are only for $1. Another great item that you basically have to get from the dollar store is bread. These bread are literally for $1. You get a loaf of bread. The only thing you have to keep in mind is the expiration date. Many times they expire like in 5 days. Just keep in mind of that. But also, you can also get some snacks. This is something that I am most likely gonna eat at breakfast. These are like breakfast crackers, so I'm most likely gonna eat those in the morning. However, I have to keep in mind that there's only 5 crackers in a box. So with that, as well as the bread, I had to pay $2. I have 5, which means I get $3 back. But we're not done. Now is for the biggest secret, which is pantries. You could go to a local pantries and you could get a lot of items, such as cleaning items as well as food. Especially if you're a college student, this is a resource that you should definitely take advantage of. Only if you really are struggling or on a really tight college budget. However, if you don't go to a school and you want to have access to a pantry, you could essentially ask around, use your resources, see if there's any form of like community where that helps by giving canned foods or something. Just essentially ask around. Because as you can see, you could get some really great items such as pasta, some rices that you could like put in the microwave for like 90 seconds, as well as peanut butter, beans, any type of beans, any form of like essentially proteins, which is I'm gonna get peanut butter, I'm gonna get some beans, and the other thing I'm gonna get is corn. After that, you don't have to pay. You just have to, well, if you're a student, swipe your card and you're on your way. And there you have it. With a budget of only $25, you can essentially feed yourself. All you really need to do is look around, ask around, take advantage of your resources, especially if you're a college student. If you're a college student, it's important for you to take advantage of your resources before you start digging into your pockets and paying for food. Because if I would have to pay for black beans, corn, and peanut butter, then I would have to either give up the avocados, maybe even give up the jelly. And if I were to give up the jelly, then what's the whole point of trying to make peanut butter jelly sandwiches? See, this is the point. You have to look around, you have to ask around, you need to use your resources as much as you can. And if you're not a college student, it's the tips still apply. You still need to ask around, you still need to look around, you still need to try to find a way in order to make your life so much more easier. So what I got my protein, I got my chicken, I got rice, beans, avocado, peanut butter, bread, jelly, and I still have $3 left. I could have easily gone back to the dollar store and probably gotten some like pre-made frozen food that I could just like heat up in the microwave. But that's pretty much it, guys. It's really possible to go grocery shopping on a budget. And all of this is a part of a king's journey. Essentially learning how to be independent as well as know how to use your resources wisely. And on the next video, we are going to establish our meal plan, as well as I will demonstrate and show you how you can eat on a budget with only $25.